feel rusty already. It's crazy. Welcome to a muzzled chat. Now, I don't have a script. I don't have talking points. I just want to chat with myself. No, I want to chat with you. It's crazy. I've had my own battle still. I'm still fighting Lyme disease, and there's still new protocols and things we're trying out to improve my life. And I'm so grateful to so many people. Miracles are taking place, and God is so good. There's a reason why God has been taken out of our day-to-day, why people aren't feeling comfortable praising Him in every moment. And my gosh, guys, we're all just visiting here. Every single one of us. I've already expressed before that that's the most humbling, beautiful thing, like one of those profound truths that we can, the more we can actually grasp that truth, it can bring so much clarity and direction that leads to meaning and purpose, and a journey, and a road worth going down, more so than any I've personally gone down before. And I don't know what it is. People are scared out of fear. They're maybe out of just traumas, childhood traumas. Maybe they're chalking it up to religion being one of the most, destructive things throughout human history. Maybe arguably have led to some of the most, through wars, and led to a lot of death. But that's just it. Religion's the human side of things, not that's kind of constructed by us. So in a way, yeah, beautiful things can happen, and relations with God can be established, and faith and all these biblical truths, but it also could be corrupted. It could go down the wrong road. That's where, man, I personally feel, I kind of view religions, and this isn't even a topic I meant to dive into here. Not that I had much. I mean, we'll get into what I was meaning to touch on in this recording. We'll get there. But let's go down this. I wrote a little bit here on religion. I view it now more so like vehicles. Any organized religion is just kind of like a vehicle. It could propel you further, faster in your spiritual journey than you could effectively walking on your own 2 feet. Like, you can get there faster, but also these vehicles, you can make a wrong turn. You could crash. And crashing, I don't know. Best situation I could come up with in my mind might be a level of church hurt, whether someone involved or even the pastor himself embarrassed you or exposed you or had some hurtful things to say. So in a way, it now hindered your spiritual journey and your connection with God, because you question mortally now that this man that's way more biblically scholared than I, has lived way more righteously, or righteous, that's just it. We're getting down roads of judging. But anyway, it can obviously, because in ways in my own walk, without getting into the weeds of it, have personally, I can see how these type of situations have challenged my own faith, where it's like, well, shoot, if they're gonna, all these godly folk are, walking out their human character defects, it kind of put a taint or challenge the whole idea of God Himself. And it's crazy because that became very detrimental to my own, because it's like God's right there wanting to support you and bless you. And are you kidding me? There's no weight, our Creator of it all, that spoke everything into existence, like there's no weight that our God can't bear. It's so cool. But I do understand that I can talk to the cows come home, and it's not going to have anyone, it's not going to hit anyone. It's just those that know and have established faith may understand kind of what I'm touching on here. But kind of like that other episode with Jeremy, everyone's spiritual walk is just so customly, like tailor made, to where you just got to go down that road and kind of figure things out for yourself. And I've just been so blessed, and I'm so grateful. And I want to dive into all that because, wow, I mean, I can't do it justice right now. I really do need a journal and put all this out, and what's the most effective way to really walk through everything and try to capture it all in a sense. But it's just so crazy. Like, for the first time in my life, it's like I'm experiencing waking up in the morning and being excited for my day. This is something I just personally haven't experienced ever. I've always felt unrested and just stuck, and quality of life just sucked. That's why I'm on fire for fighting against biowarfare. Is why I'm on fire for people finding good people and going down their spiritual like road and seeking the one who knows us more than we know ourselves, more than anyone else around us knows us. So it's just so beautiful. I can't even effectively articulate and put into words. It's just, I challenge everyone to really give it a go. I mean, my gosh, it feels so good. There's so many blessings that keep happening in my life. Now, oh, it just came in and went out of my mind. I've totally brain farted. I'm going to sit here till I figure it out. That's what I'm going to do. All right. That was a pretty long brain fart. I'm going to cut that out so you won't have to sit through that. My gosh. I'm special. Very challenged. So, one of the things I just really wanted to touch on and felt impressed to talk about is, I don't know what it is. Like, we all have these challenges. Like, life has gotten tough, hard, from the political arena, from our bank accounts to our jobs, the gas pump, the grocery store. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I just know a lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck. Um, just really feeling the pressures financially. And it's so wild because we lived in such a blessed time, in such a blessed era, with more tools at our disposal than ever before. That's where it's like, wow, maybe we can come up with better analogies and organizing tools and toolboxes that resonates more with folk. But for lack of better words, right now, we'll run with that because, man, we just don't know how impactful some of these tools can be. And that's where I'm really trying to maybe not even through me, I'm just trying to connect the dots for people as to the podcast realm, how valuable of a resource it in fact is. There's so much content out from everything, self help, meditations, business, God. I mean, just everything. Check it out. And we can develop these skills. We can use these things. So, and that's just, we're going to try to uncover so many tools right here on Unmuzzled. But it's just wild. Our society, we've just kind of grown accustomed to almost this famine mentality where we are living paycheck to paycheck and we're not necessarily challenging ourselves and taking additional steps and making these other connections where we all could help each other. Darn it, and let's do that here on this platform. I do feel, obviously, at the point we build up a big enough community and viewers, this and that, like it could be beneficial. It would be beneficial to those that come on the platform because they could plug. So they'll naturally get more traffic, but they also have a story to tell that could help listeners, and then obviously they're helping the platform too in coming on. So we really can all help each other, but not just through this podcast, through kindness, through selfless acts, communication, additional steps in counseling others. I mean, there's just so much, and I really want to break down that barrier of this whole famine mentality and start focusing on abundance, because it's like the famine mentality is in a way imprisonment for ourselves. Like we're just going through the motions of life and really not engaging in things that and tapping into our full potential. So I mean, what is there, like what's refraining you from really achieving and getting what you desire in this life, really, other than the person in the mirror, truly? Yeah, think about that one. Because we are in a place of abundance. Look around us. There's so much humanity. We got too much stuff. We have so many modern conveniences. Technology is an extremely powerful gift and tool in and of itself, but it's also been weaponized to be our greatest. Ugh. Evil's used it against us in so many ways. But if we can collectively use it against that and ensure free speech never dies, I mean, wow. There's just so much. Guys, I need you here. We need to kick off these conversations. Are you scared? What's going on? Hit me up, reach out, come on, let's talk, let's chat, let's go into why is it like we're not taking these additional steps to our own benefit, and staying stagnant is to our own detriment. Like, come on, let's have these discussions. Help me, help you, and help others. Let's stop living in this famine mentality, because we truly are in a place of abundance. Look around. Quit coveting. Let's figure out ways, and we'll earn it, we'll have it, we'll achieve it. But also in a humble perspective that, man, it's healthy to realize none of the stuff you acquire in this life you're taking with you. When your time's up, your time's up. That's why it's so important we start supporting each other in a positive light. Create a strong community. Start paving the way, paving these paths for our fellow brothers and sisters. Start kicking evil in the butt. Get our energy independence back. Get accountability back from the political realm to these businesses. I mean, anything that's acting out tyrannically. These social media platforms that are suppressing speech, censoring, banning, monetizing. There's so many terms. My limited brain, I can't capture it all, especially when the moment calls. But we really have far more impact than we know, especially collectively in uniting and by obviously even simply making a small little sacrifice and shifting to free speech platforms will, I mean, think about it. In the masses, obviously, that will work. But ideally, we could get to a point where these platforms can't get away with these type of things. So we don't have to self-sacrifice because we will be heard and they will comply. It's so simple. There's just so many plays on words. Oh, under the guise of misinformation, disinformation, and come on. Nazi Germany all over again, folks. We know better. Can't delete history. Well, that's all I really wanted to kind of touch on tonight. I hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. I have my challenges. You have your challenges, and they are valid. They are real. They are tough. But you have the choice to look down at that challenge, however big, and seize it more so as an opportunity than this just negative monster. Because it will, when you seize the opportunity, it will refine you for the better. Heck, when all said and done, you'll look back on that and be grateful it took place. No matter how big or how small. It's crazy. But I could look back with gratitude with my head traumas, with Lyme disease, even though in a way it stole a lot of things from me in my whole life. But I can gain it back by helping others. Like, help me help others, darn it. Like, oh my gosh, there's people out there suffering. So many. We already touched on over 500,000 Americans are getting diagnosed now with Lyme disease. And it's the most misdiagnosed and undiagnosed disease known to man. And it's been attributing to all these other diseases and illnesses. So if we up the test through awareness, obviously we can bring so much light in. In fact, we do have some special guests tomorrow. They're calling in from all the way from Canada. They're amazing. And they've battled Lyme. They'll be coming into town in January, I believe, and we'll get their personal testimonials and their stories when they get into town and we're in person. But so many folks that end up fighting Lyme disease end up learning. You got to learn so much about it because in a way, like, you're becoming the doctor to treat yourself. And your life depends on it. So I want to bring that credibility and have other people sharing a bit, their knowledge that they've accumulated. But is we bring awareness and away all the specifics. Like, we won't need to be the doctors. We can bring the awareness and the finances and all the things, the structure necessary for proper treatments, so people could just focus on getting well. So yeah, we do have some amazing guests. It'll be they'll call in, but it'll be awesome, and we'll be looking forward to having them in person as well. But yeah, that is scheduled for tomorrow, 1 o'clock. It's gonna happen. Should happen. We are scheduled. Anyway, thank you so much for supporting Unmuzzled Chat and bearing with me, and we're still figuring out a lot. I just spent time at a business convention today, made some amazing connections, and we'll see what comes of that in the future, but super excited. Guys, keep tuning in. Please keep listening, sharing, doing what you can. I just have a real good feeling that we're going to have a positive impact and we're going to make a difference. And it's due to you, and it's due to those that are willing to come on here and take that leap of faith and be vulnerable and selfless, or even selfish. You can be selfish. That's great. Come on, plug your business. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, I'm just rambling. I love you guys. Have a fantastic weekend. Can't wait. Till next time. Bless you.